Okay, good morning guys. 10:30 on a Sunday. If you're here in Monaco, happy 1 week of confinement. And if you are in the UK, happy Mother's Day to all of the wonderful, lovely mothers. So I've got to have something to celebrate, right? Today we are gonna flow. We are gonna take it nice and easy. We're gonna do a yoga. Hi everyone. Send a little wave if you're here. We're gonna move through at a slow pace and kind of stretch out, just kind of feel how we're feeling. And then we're going to do a couple of warriors just to empower us through the rest of the week. Hi Emma, hi Edo, happy you guys are here. So I also have my crystals here that we're going to bring with, so that hopefully that can transmute over to you guys. So we have our rose quartz that's going to help to carry a soft energy, a little bit of love, open up our heart center, because I feel we need to have our hearts open at this time because we're so scared, so it's easy to go into here. So we're going to focus a lot about opening up the heart center. And then we've got our amethyst here to open up the mind, to bring tranquil energy, to rid ourselves of any negative thoughts. So I'm going to place that right underneath my phone here, and then hopefully that will go through to you guys. But with that, we're going to come onto the mat. So come to sit at the very back of your mat. And then come sit in a comfortable position. So whether you want to sit on your knees, if you want to sit cross-legged, whatever feels best for you, go ahead and do that. And then rest your hands onto your knees. Take a nice big breath in through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. And let your eyes close just for a couple of seconds here. Again, as always, we're tuning into our breathing, feeling our ribcage go wide with your inhale. Feeling that exhale release any tension, any stress in the body. Breathing in. Breathing out. And allow yourself to feel this length through your spine. So feel your sit bone towards the floor or towards your heels, the tailbone. And then each vertebrae stacked upon the one below. Just feel it lengthen up through your low back, your mid back, the upper back and neck, and eventually the crown of the head. Feel that being pulled high. Shoulders sit down and away from the ears. And then send a little bit of focus and attention towards your heart. So feel that space right in the middle of your chest. Feel it open, feel it soften. And with each breath, just allow it to move a little bit more. So breathing in, feeling like there's this big, beautiful energy of light opening up at your heart center. Inhale and you widen it. Exhale, allow it to be let go, to be sent out into the world, to connect you with the people around you, despite not being able to see them, knowing they are there. Breathing in, filling up your heart with light, with love, with joy. Exhaling out, allowing your body to soften. Guys, we're going to do one more big breath in through your nose. Big breath out through the mouth. Relax. And then blink your eyes back open, coming back into the room. Good. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start. So I'm gonna swing my legs around, so I'm joining you cross-legged. Come sit like this as well if you're not already. And we're gonna go through this movement that we did earlier on in the week. So hands resting on your knees. Press down, find length through your spine, especially that low back. Feel it lifting higher. And then we breathe in, we raise our arms above our head, look upwards, send the heart high. Exhale, interlace the fingers and press your hands towards me and really round that upper back. Enjoy the stretch. Breathe in with intention, lift your heart, your head, look upwards. Exhale, your left hand comes down, you follow the hand with your head and you go for a side bend. Look up towards the ceiling, inhale, try to bring your heart a little bit higher. Exhale, round your upper back and push. Inhale, lengthen upwards, look up, look up, look up. Exhale, and right hand down and slide it away. Big side stretch. Inhale, look up towards the ceiling, a little bit of a smile. And then exhale, round your back, press your hands towards me. And then inhale, lengthen all the way upwards. Exhale, hands down by your side. So playing around a little bit with the expression on your face. When we smile, we're gonna bring some joy into us. So I want you to have a tiny bit of a smile on your face as you go through these poses. So we're gonna do it all again. Inhale, raise it up. Corners of the mouth raising upwards as you stretch. Exhale, enjoy the stretch of your upper back. Really round the whole back. Push your hands towards me. Inhale, lengthen upwards. Exhale, side bend, big stretch. Keep this side down and stretch through your fingers. Inhale, look upwards. Exhale, around and press, pulling the belly button in. And then inhale, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale, hand comes down. We go for a big stretch on this side. Inhale, turn to look upwards. Exhale, press your hands towards me. Inhale, lengthen, heart high. Big smile, and then exhale. Just release those arms down, good. Roll your shoulders out, going up and down. And then go forward, like so. And then one more time, roll the shoulders forward, up, back, and down, and then feel your heart opening up like this. Cool. So from there, bring your right hand to your left knee. Stretch your left hand up nice and high. Bring it at the very base of your spine, push it down, create extra length in your spine, and then exhale, rotate and look back. Bringing in a little bit of rotation. And here it's not about your head looking back as far as it can, it's about your heart. So keep focusing on your heart. Rotating with that heart around, trying to get it a little bit further. And then exhale, soften back to normal. Other side, our left hand goes to our right knee. Our right hand reaches upward, find length, and find space, and then bring that hand directly behind your spine. Press it down, inhale, and as you exhale, twist a little bit further. And we're not trying to force our way into this stretch. You're gently softening with your exhale. So each time you exhale, see if your heart wants to go a little bit further around. And if it's telling you no, don't go any further, then you stop there. And you allow your body to stay where it wants. Gently asking it with your exhale, should we move a little bit further? And if it says yes, we go. And then back to center. All right, breathe in, stretch your arms up, reach. Exhale, fold forward towards me, and just let your head rest towards the floor. If you're not able to get that far down, you can always rest like this. Or maybe you stack your hands on top of one another and rest your forehead onto your hands. So throughout today, just softening and listening to what works for your body. There's no competition. Just allow your body to tell you and to talk to you, so we just need time to listen to it. Breathing in here. Exhale, maybe going further. And then one more time, inhale. Exhale, this time restack the spine with purpose, vertebrae upon vertebrae. Coming all the way up, bring the hands to the base of your spine, fingertips pointing away, and then just inhale. Open up the heart. And then exhale, release. Good. We're going to make our way into 4-point kneeling. So come to stand or sit with your hands underneath your shoulders. I'm just going to tie my hair up. And then your knees are directly below your hips. So we're in a 4-point kneeling position. And just take your time to kind of notice how your body's feeling there. So from here, we are in this position here. Knees aligned with hips, hands aligned with shoulders. And just take time. So what I see a lot when I'm teaching group classes, where I can see my students, is that people kind of do this. They bring their knees really close in. So give yourself the space that you need. Walk those knees back. Make sure the knees are underneath your hips and the hands are underneath the shoulders. From there, really spread those fingers wide. So we're spreading the fingers as wide as we can, and we're pushing down through the palm of our hands. We're gonna take a nice big breath in here. As you exhale, go ahead, tuck the tailbone underneath, pull the belly button in, and we move one vertebrae at a time, coming into our cat pose, this rounded back, this flexion. Focus on your hip flexors here, so really try to open up this area rather than focusing on the top, on the upper back. So focus on your low back, focus on those hips, pull the belly button in, and then inhale, lengthen forward into just a flat back for now. So we exhale, we tuck the tailbone underneath, bring the belly button in, and let the head drop. Inhale, release back into a flat back. Use your breath, so let's go 3 more times in your own timing. Exhaling. Head forward, tailbone out as you inhale, flat back. Exhale, tuck under. Inhaling, stretching forward. We're gonna do that 1 more time. So exhale, tuck under into your cat. Really pull the belly button in. Now come up onto your fingertips. You can go deep into that cat stretch. Place the hands down. Inhale, lengthen your head forward, sit bones out. And then keep inhaling as you draw your shoulder blades down your back. So widen your sit bones and start to look upwards. Again, it's your heart that's coming forward, not your head looking straight up, but try to pull that heart forward. And then from there, exhale, round your back. Bring your heels together, knees wide, and just sit back into a child's pose, stretching your arms forward. So going to what feels good for you. If it's better to have your knees directly below you, go for that. And then breathe in. Breathe out, roll through your spine, come back up into 4-point kneeling here. All right, from here, we are gonna go into creating circles. So we're gonna move from side to side. So from here, breathe in. As you exhale, send your ribs over to the right. And then back to center. Sorry, my left and rights are as bad as my counting. So we're gonna breathe in here in the center. Exhale, send your ribs to the left. And press back to center. Ribs to the right. And center. Ribs to the left. And center. Let's combine that with our cat. So let's exhale, tuck under and round. Send your ribs to the right. Inhale, lift your heart and sit bones. And then exhale, stay over on that right side and round your back. Come back into the center, flat back. Exhale, we round. We send our ribs over to the left. We inhale, we come into a flat back here, leaning to the left. And then exhale, around and come back to center. 1 more time each way. So we start in our flat back, breathing in. Exhaling, tuck under. Send your ribs over to the right. Lift your head, stick your sit bones out. And try to keep space in that left waist as well. Back to center. Flat back. Exhale, tuck under. Cat pose. Bring your ribs over to the left. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, around. And then back to center. Flat back here. Okay, so from there, let's go into big circles. So we're gonna move back and forth with our circle like so. So let's take a breath in. As we exhale, around the back, send your hips backwards and push through your hands. Inhale, push your ribs over to the right, lift your heart, lift your head, come into a little bit of an extension, opening up that heart, keep circling over to the left, and then from there is round your back and press it back. We keep going around the same way. So here, don't worry about what it looks like, just kind of go with the flow, feel what feels good for your body right now. So rounding through. Using your breath as guidance. So with inhale, generally we open up the body. With the exhale, we close the body. 1 more time around this way. Use your breath and exhale. And then come back to center. We're gonna go 3 times the other way, then we're gonna move on from here. So round your back, press your hips over to the left. Inhale, come forward, open up your heart to your sit bones. Exhale over to the right and circle it back. Start to bring your eyes into it. So look around the room as you're exhaling and rounding. The body follows where the eyes goes. So same thing in life where we're focusing on, that's where we're gonna go. So if we focus on the negatives, we're gonna go to the negatives. If we focus on the positives of life, we're gonna go to the positives. So let's stay positive, come back here into center, round, come back into a flat back. Now really spread those fingers nice and wide, tuck your toes under. We're gonna come up to our first downward dog. So breathing in, as you exhale, press up and back, and let's stay gentle. It's Sunday, let's bend our knees, push your chest close towards your thighs. Breathing in here, exhale, push one heel to the floor. Lift it up, inhale. Exhale, push another heel down, so the opposite heel rather, and lift. Just marching out here gently, ooh, and maybe you get a little bit of cracks. And lift, waking up the body. Pressing down, lift, and press. Good, we're gonna do one more each heel, so press down, and then the other. And then we lift both heels up, we take a nice big breath in, and as we exhale, we push both heels down. Trying to enjoy the downward dog. I know it's not the best for if you're starting off, but trust me, you're gonna enjoy it. Now open up the shoulders, wrap them around, breathing in, and exhale, move forward into a plank position. So we're here. Now we're not gonna stay too long here, but as you can see, I'm wiggling my heels back just to cover a little bit more space. Then I'm gonna drop my knees, untuck the toes. We're gonna lower down, but I want your hips and your heart to touch the mat at the same time. So pull the belly button in, lower, down, 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 down. And then from there, separate your legs. So my legs are outside of my mat. My hands are in line with my nose. And we're just gonna start by sending the tailbone away, belly button up, hands here. Breathe in. As you breathe out, just hover the nose off from the floor. And then lift your hands, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lower the hands down. Exhale, lift the hands up, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and lower down. So beginning that opening for the heart. When we come into Cobra, it's your shoulders that are working, so we're bringing them together, open it, and down. Lift the hands, and down. One more time, lift the hands. Try to lift a little bit higher, but not by inflating your belly, but by lifting from your shoulders and your back. Then place the hands down. Press the feet hard into the floor, squeeze your glutes, and then start to lengthen your heart forward, lifting up into a cobra as far as it feels comfortable for you. If you want to stay here, you stay here, but you keep the shoulders away from your ears. You find length, breathing in, exhale, lower all the way down. Come back into your child's pose. Knees together this time. Reach your arms forward and just stretch. Breathing in here, breathing out. Inhaling nice and wide. And then exhale. Now bring your knees wide and heels stay together. Bring your right hand over to the right, left hand on top, and just sit back and stretch out that left side. So we're constantly reaching that left side over and over. Back to center. Stretch those arms far forward, chest towards the floor. Take your left hand to the left, your right hand on top, and stretch it out. Leaning into the right side. And then back to center. Breathing in, breathing out, drop it down. Lift your right hand up onto the fingertips. Flip your left palm up towards you, and then slide it across. Stretching out here. Breathing in. Breathing out, we release. Stretch it forward. Let's do other side. So left hand up onto the fingertips. Slide your right hand underneath and twist. Back to center, stretch forward, breathe in. Inhale. Exhale, roll through the spine, up into 4-point kneeling. Knees directly below your hips, hands directly below shoulders. Really spread the fingers. Tuck the toes under and press back and lift up into downward facing dog. Exhale, drop both heels towards the floor. Breathing in. And then breathe out, look forward. And from here, step your feet together. We're gonna bring the right leg up, like so. And then from there, bring the knee in towards your heart and then bring it all the way forward. Here we're working our abdominals, and then step that leg forward, slide that other leg, your left leg back, drop the knee down, and tuck the toes. From here, so we're gonna start working up in towards our warriors, which are gonna be incorporated later on. But I want you to push down through this front foot, lift up, square the hips, and then reach your arms up, breathe in. Keep finding length through that low back and reach forward. Now with my fingers, I'm wrapping them internally. So my little fingers are touching and then reaching up here. Breathing in, breathing out, finding more length in that low back. My core is strong, reaching upwards. Now from here, just release the arms down. Place your right hand on your right knee. Your left arm is gonna come forward. The hand's gonna face in towards you. We're gonna wrap it inwards and reach it up so that it's facing away from you. Then from there, twist and open up to the side, pressing back, back, back. Really flex your fingers, bring it down. Follow that hand with your gaze, and then bring it back up in front of you. Let's do that one more time. We're gonna reach up, pivot the arm away from you. So we're getting a big stretch here, maybe a little bit of a side bend just to go deeper into our stretch. Then back, flip the palm away from you, follow with your heart as you circle that arm back, sweep it down, maybe you touch the mat, maybe you don't, and then lift it up. Hands come down, breathe in, breathe out, extend that leg and fold forward. Come back forward, inhale. As you exhale, tuck the toes under, then press down through your hand, lift the leg up, push it back into that downward facing dog that we were in to come into the pose, and then step the leg down. Transition forward into your plank. Choose whether you drop your knees to come all the way down, or if you stay in your full chaturanga, whichever one you're doing, we're gonna lower our chest and our hips at the same time. So we exhale, we lower down, 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 chest and hips touch at the same time. Separate the legs, go for your cobra, so squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift up, inhaling, coming up to where feels good for your body. And then exhale, back into downward facing dog. Remember, you can come into child's pose whenever it feels good for you. From there, step your legs together. Let's try the left side. So we bend the left leg, point the toes. Press through that right heel, look forward. Inhale. As you exhale, draw the knee in towards your chest. Carry it forward. Your abdominals are working here. And then we step that leg all the way forward. Slide the other leg back, drop it down. Big stretch through this side, come up. Now here, you can hang out. And you won't feel very much. Maybe you feel a little bit here, maybe a little bit here. But we want to make our yoga strong. So we're going to bring this hip back, this hip forward. Push down through the heel. I'm working through my leg. From there, I inhale, I sweep my arms forward, I look up, and I find strength through my legs, through my core. Breathing in. As I breathe out, my left hand comes down. Your right hand comes in front of you. You spiral it up, so the palm is first facing away from you, and you reach upwards. Now here, when the arm is straight, we turn our palm, we turn with the arm. Circle it back, circle it back, circle it back, big, big stretch. Little finger leads the movement here, and then we bring it back up. One more time. Reach upwards, breathing in. Exhale, press back, separate the fingers. Little finger leads the movement. We rotate back, 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 back. Good. And then we bring it here, and we go down. Breathing in, exhaling, flexing the foot. Work through the thigh muscle here. Again, we're not just hanging out. Come forward, hands come down, tuck the toes under, press up, slide that leg in, and bring it back. You're back to the start position, and both feet come down. You're gonna be hip bone distance apart with your feet. Breathing in, breathing out. And then look forward and start to walk your feet towards your hands to come and hang down into a forward fold. Bend your knees and let your chest rest against your thighs. Shake the head no, nod it yes. Shake it no, and nod it yes. From there, hands onto your shin bones. Inhale, lengthen your heart forward, look forward. Exhale, slide your way down. And then inhale, press your feet into the floor, straighten the legs. Tuck the tailbone under and slowly roll up through the spine. Coming to stand with your inhale, lift your hands above your heart. reaching over. And then exhale, hands down. Okay, we're up into standing. So, how are we all feeling so far? Everyone feeling good? We're gonna move into a couple of sun salutations, and then we're gonna come into our warrior. So I want you to come to the front of your mat. Big toes together, heels slightly apart. Feel that internal wrapping sensation of the thighs. So you're bringing in, good, I see a thumbs up. Drop the tailbone down, scoop the belly button up so you feel strong through your core. Length through here, shoulders sit away from your ears. Keep them away from your ears for the rest of the session as well. All right, hands facing forward. This is Samastiti. This is our start position. We're gonna breathe in, we reach our arms above our head, look up. Exhale, fold it forward, your choice if you bend or if you keep your legs straight. Inhale, hands onto shin bones, lengthen the heart, flat back. Exhale, fold it all the way down and bend those knees. Place all your weight into your hands and then step your left leg back, your right leg back. Once more, separate the fingers. Choose whether you drop your knees or if you lower straight down into Chaturanga. Separate the legs. Inhale, lift up into Cobra. Slide the shoulders down your back so your back is strong. Exhale, tug back into your downward facing dog. Staying here for 3 breaths. And once we're here, feel like you're doing a rotation with your shoulders, with your arms. So you're rotating them outwards to bring your shoulders away from your ears. Final breath here, exhale. Bend the knees, look forward. Right foot steps forward, left foot steps forward. And then hands onto your shin bones, inhale, lengthen upwards. Exhale, release it all the way down. Inhale, we roll through the spine. We sweep our arms above our head, we look up. Exhale, hands to heart. Samastiti. Once more. So we're gonna inhale, sweep our arms above our head, look up. Exhale, slide it down. Roll it down, rather. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your right leg back, your left leg back. Lower it down. Inhale, we lift up. Exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. Again, 3 breaths here. Breathing in. Exhaling out. Inhale. And exhale. One more time, breathing in. Breathing out. Look forward, bend your knees. Step your left foot up, your right foot. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, roll it all the way up. Sweep your arms above your head. And exhale, hands down. One more time like so. Then we're gonna add on to this, okay? So we're gonna inhale, reach your arms above your head. Big stretch. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up through the heart. Exhale, step it back, or if you like, you can jump all the way back. Again, your choice how you lower down. And then inhale, lift up through the heart. Exhale, press back into downward facing dog. Breathing in and out here. If you can get your heels to the ground, see if you can lift your toes up. And if you can't get your heels to the ground, just go ahead, bend your knees and focus on lengthening out the spine. So your final one, breathing in, breathing out. Again, your choice whether you jump or you step forward with your feet. Hands to shin bones or hands stay on the floor. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale with purpose, lengthen the spine, sweep your arms above your head, look up. Exhale, hands down, release. Okay, we're gonna move into Sun Salutation B. So it looks a little bit like this. We're gonna bring our toes together and we're gonna come down into a chair pose. So from here, we are going to dip down, touch the floor, lift up. You're in your chair pose. Tuck your tailbone underneath, belly button in, find length. Exhale, fold forward and release. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, again, your choice if you jump or if you step back, lower down. Inhale, lifting up into Cobra, or if you prefer, upward facing dog. Then exhale, back into downward facing. This is where things change. So your left heel is gonna turn inwards so that the left foot is at 45 degrees. Right foot's gonna swing up in the air, bring it all the way forward to the top of the mat. Now inhale, lift up This is basically your extended version of that low lunge that we did on the floor. So sink down, press through that foot, inhale, sweep your arms upwards. Find length. Your back leg is nice and strong. As you exhale, fold all the way down. Bring that leg in, step it back. Lower straight down. Inhale, lift up, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, press back into downward facing. Now we do the second side. So now your right heel turns inwards. Your toes are pointing away at 45 degrees. Your left leg reaches up and then brings all the way in, and you lift up. This leg, I think of strong. The outside foot or outside border of my foot is pressing down. My hips are forward, and I inhale, reach up. Breathing in. Exhale, fold it down. Sweep that leg back, lower straight down. Inhale, coming up into upward facing dog or cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog, we take our rest. So if you need to come down into child's pose, go ahead and do that. If you're fine here, stay here. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale and exhale. One more time, breathing in. One more time, breathing out. Look forward, your choice if you hop or if you step, but you're gonna breathe in and lift your heart. Exhale, fold it down. Now bend your knees, come back into that chair pose, lift your hands, and then exhale, come all the way back up. Samastiti, good guys. All right, one more time that flow. Then we go into the peak postures, our warriors. So come down, chair pose, breathing and lifting up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, your choice, what you do, but keep strength throughout. Stay true to your body, whichever version you choose to do. And then exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Left foot turns in, right leg high, bring it all the way in and up. Press down through that back heel, press down through the front heel, lift up, breathe in, reach. Exhale, hands come down, sweep the leg back, lower straight down, coming up into upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog, ready for the second side. Right heel inwards, left leg sweeps back and forward. We lift up. Press down through the front foot, press down through the back foot. Inhale, your arms reach up. And exhale, hands down, sweep it back. One more chaturanga here, lifting up, open up the heart. Exhale, let's go back into downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing out, knowing that child's pose is always an option. Choosing what feels best for you. And then we bend our knees, we look forward, step or jump. Breathe in, lift your heart. Breathe out, relax it down. Breathe in, bend your knees, lift up, chair pose. Exhale, release, shake it out. Well done, guys. Okay, so we are going to make our way back into the warrior one, and then we're gonna flow from there, okay? So grab some water if you need it. Take time to breathe. We're gonna go back using our sun salutation one. So you're gonna start reaching upwards, breathing in. Now here, lift up, lift up, lift up. Perhaps squeeze your glutes and go a little bit back. And then exhale, lower all the way down. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, bend it down, step or jump, whichever feels best for you. Lower down through this body. Inhale, lift up into cobra here. Now watch my shoulders rolling back, opening up the heart. Exhale, into downward facing dog. Hold it here. Step your feet together and then bend that right leg just like you did before. Press it back even more. Extend the leg up, reach it high. Look forward. We're just gonna round our back, come up onto our tiptoes of the left leg and draw the knee in, and then step it all the way up. Turn that back, your left heel down. Look down towards your right foot, and then inhale, whoop, don't slide it back, but just lift up into your warrior one. All right, hold it here. Now from here, reaching upwards, breathing in. And breathing out. Bring your hands onto your hips and hold it. Turn that left heel so it's facing upwards and off from the floor. And then exhale, wrap your whole thigh back down and around to bring the heel back onto the floor. Feel that wrapping sensation of this side. Turn so the heel is up. Exhale, try to keep your hips square here now as you bring that foot down. It will move a tiny bit, that spine. All right, one more time. Up. And then turn the leg down. Arms reach up again. All right, from there, keep your left hand up. Turn through your right arm. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, and up. Thumb start. Same thing on the other side. Reach the left hand up. Try to keep your hips square here as that hand rotates. Bring it back up. Inhale. As you exhale, I'm going to turn away from you guys, but my back foot's going to turn so it's facing 90 degrees towards the window here. And then I'm sinking down. We're in our warrior two here. Sink down. We go a little bit wider, perhaps with our feet. Really pressing through that front foot. This knee is tracking outwards. It's not falling in. Track it outwards. Wrap around. Breathe in here. Exhale. See if you can sink lower. I'm working as much in this leg as I am in my back leg. My gaze is over my middle finger. I'm breathing in. Then this time as I breathe out, I bring my elbow to my knee. I stretch my arm over and I go for a big side stretch. With your fingers, turn them so that they're facing behind you and open up the heart. Inhale, come up. Stay the same angle with your knee, but just go to a reverse warrior here. Again, go for elbow to knee, stretch, and then all the way back here. And then come back. Warrior two. Windmill your hands all the way down. Turn so that you can face towards the mat. Slide the leg in. Lift up and press. And then bring that leg down. Other side. So, left leg folds in. We extend it back behind us. Look forward. Roll through your spine. Bring the knee in. And then step it all the way up. Turn the right heel down 45 degrees. Feel strength through the outer border. And then lift up, warrior one. Reaching those arms upwards. Breathing in. Breathing out, sink deeper. Keep finding length and strength through your body. This heel down, this foot forward. Holding it here. All right. From there, keep your right hand, your left hand, no, right hand where it is. And then reach your arm up, up, up. Follow with. As you sweep it back and circle upwards. And then we do the same thing on the other side. We reach that right hand higher. We open up to the side. Bring it down. Bring it up. Open up into warrior two. You open up a little bit wider. This foot is now pointing straight across parallel and in line with the back edge of your mat. Sinking down deeper into this front foot, opening up through here. Your knee stays open. Arms are up here. Shoulders away from your ears. Your gaze is in line with your middle finger. Feel like someone's pulling this hand forward and someone else is pulling this back, and you're right in the middle. So you're not here, you're not here, you're right in between. All right, from there, flip your palm up, bring it down, big side angle. Stretch, 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 good. And then lift it up, inhale. Go for your reverse warrior. Open up your heart, small smile on your face. Come forward, side angle, stretch, come back, reverse warrior. This is one of my favorite yoga positions. And then come all the way forward, windmill your hands down, and then from there, slide that leg back, lift it up, drop it down. All right, inhale here, exhale, roll through your body, come down, all the way to the mat. Inhale, lift up through the body into cobra, upward facing dog, whatever your body is telling you to do. Then let's come back into a child's pose, knees wide, sit back, and just breathe for a second. Let your hands come to rest on top of each other like so, if that feels good, and just support your head. Breathing in and breathing out. One more time here, breathing in. One more time, breathing out. Roll through your spine, come all the way back up into 4-point kneeling. all the way back up into a downward facing dog, and then look forward. We are going to reach our right leg up into the air. It's going to come all the way up in between the hands. Now from here, shift that back leg in a little bit. Hands come forward a little bit more. And then you're going to start to bring all your weight into your right leg. Press through the right leg, lift the left leg up into the air, hold. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale. As we exhale, bend that front leg, fall back, straight back into your warrior two. So we lift up here. All right, good transition, guys. So staying here, be very proud if you manage that without falling. And we're gonna get a second chance on the other leg if you did. All right, from here, breathe in. As you breathe out, again, pivot the hands down, windmill them all the way down, and we slide that leg back, and we stretch out. Breathing in. Step the legs together, look forward. Left leg's gonna reach straight up, and it's gonna come in between your hands to bring it forward. Hands come forward, hop the back leg in slightly, press through that front foot, lift up, hold, and hold. Good. And then from there, fall back into warrior two. Did we manage to transition this time? So holding it here. All right, breathe, breathe, breathe. Inhaling. And exhale, windmill your hands all the way down. Slide the leg back and press back. All right, we're gonna finish off this class. If you'd like, you can flip your dog with me. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, I want you to just come down into a child's pose and it'll stay here. However, if you want to come into flip dog or wild thing, we're gonna do it this way. You're gonna lift up, and we're gonna start with our right leg. So your right leg's gonna reach up, and you're here. Now open up the hip, bend that knee, and then with care, bring the foot all the way down. Press through the foot and stretch out. So this is called wild thing. Beautiful pose. Come all the way back. Press back into downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's go for the other side. Feet together. Bring your left leg up, nice and high. Pivot and open up the hip. Feel that stretch. Bend the knee. And then carefully, without disturbing your neighbors below, lift and open your heart this side. And then come all the way back. And now we meet everyone in child's pose. Sit back and stretch. Great work. Breathing in and out here. Again, your choice. If you prefer to have your knees wide, do so. If you prefer to have them directly below your chest, do so. Whatever you feel comfortable with, go into that pose. We're breathing in here, and we're breathing out. Connecting your forehead with the mat. Feeling a little bit of stimulation through our third eye, trying to open it up. So we roll our head from side to side. Just to feel a little bit of a massage. And then exhale out through the mouth. Roll through your spine, come all the way back up into seated. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, wide, down. Come back into 4-point kneeling here. We are gonna make our way to sit with our feet in front of us, but we're gonna go through a downward facing dog. So we're gonna come up here, look forward, one foot forward, then the next, transition, like so. Good, great work, guys. All right, let's cool it down. Let's come to lay down. So hands behind, and then exhale, slowly lower it down. Good, breathing in and out here. Enjoying the support of the mat against our back, and just rock a little bit, letting the hips move. Let's hug our knees in towards our chest, and just rock here. So you've survived week 1. You've done awesome work, and I just want to say I'm super thankful and happy for everyone who's been here and flowed or sweated or whatever you've done each day, just being part of our little community here on Instagram. We're gonna keep working with our stretches, so I want you to cross your right leg over your left. like a figure 4. And just gently, gently press through the thigh. If you're not feeling anything here, just lift your opposite leg up, grab hold behind, and stretch. So, using this moment to tune into your body. You can close your eyes as you go through the stretches, sensing where the tension is sitting in our body right now. For a lot of us will feel it around our hips, our hip flexors, areas of tension through stress and through sitting too much. So we're gonna stretch that out. All right, bring your left foot down. Let's swap it around. Cross the left foot over the right. Flex. Press through the thigh slightly. Finding length. Again, choosing whether you want to lift the leg up and hold. If you find that your head starts doing this, just curl your head up and hold it here. Breathing in and breathing out again. Choosing where is good for you. Closing your eyes just to sense the body. So for me, this side, I don't feel the stretch as much. So I pull my leg a little bit closer in. And I push with my elbow on that thigh. And I relax it down. Let's hug our knees in towards our chest, rock from side to side. And then hands rest onto knees. We draw the knees in towards us. We open up to the side to draw big circles with our hips and right back. Sensing our legs, sensing our hips. Using your breath here. So we exhale, inhale, press them away. Exhale, legs come in towards you. Inhale, press them away. And then let's reverse it. So we bring the knees in towards us. Exhale, inhale, press them down and away. Open up nice and wide. Good. And one more time. And then from there, hug your right knee in towards you. Lengthen that left leg, bring it down on the floor. Grab hold behind the thigh. Extend the leg up. Bend it down. Extend the leg up. Bend it down. And then hold it straight. Flex, point, flex, point. One more time, flex. One more time, point. Let's climb our leg, Norwegian chest. Climb up behind it, grab hold a little bit higher, pull it closer in towards you. And then exhale, release. Bend that leg, grab hold with your left hand onto the outside, right arm out in line with your shoulder to a T position. Bring the leg across and turn, looking over your hands. Good. And like me, you might feel your back cracking slightly. If you feel that it's not good for your body though, again, ease it off so we don't need to touch the floor. Come back to center. Hug that knee in, forehead to knee. And then bring it down. And we go the other side. So you bring this leg in. And you hold behind. This leg is here. We extend it up. Flex the foot. Lower it down. And feel like you're standing here. So you're really flexing your foot. Extend your leg. Bend. Extend your leg. Bend. Extend. And bend. One more time we extend. We flex. Point, flex, point, flex, point, hold it there. Norwegian chest, we curl up and we walk our hands up, pull the leg a little bit closer in, hold it there, and then lower down, bend the knee. Right hand pulls the knee across as you look to the left this time. Again, choosing where is good for you. If it doesn't feel great, don't do it. And then gently come all the way back. And then from here, we're now going to bring our knees in towards our chest, curl up, and I want you to tighten up every single muscle in your body. So squeeze your face, contract all the muscles, tight, 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 into a little ball, breathing in, and as you exhale, release down. And relax, legs nice and long, hands down beside you. And just feel your whole body melt into the floor. Let your face relax. Let your eyes close. And just breathe. Feeling the back of your head connected with the floor, the shoulders, the hips, the thighs, the heels. Just allow your body to melt and open. Feeling the back of our body heavy onto the mat. At the same time, feeling the front of our body open up. Feeling how that forehead melts, softens any tension. How the jaw relaxes. Gentle smile at the corners of our mouth. Shoulders release. Jaw releases and throat releases. Arms completely free of tension. The tight ball of stress and anxiety in the middle of your chest, feel it melt away. And instead, feel it be replaced with golden light, with energy, with love and kindness. As you breathe in, bringing in goodness. To breathe out, just release anything that you do not need. Continue the softening down through your waist, your hips and your hip flexors, the thighs and the knees, and all the way down to your feet. Just for a couple of seconds, just feeling yourself being here in this moment with nothing else to do than breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. And then beginning to just gently elongate your inhale, so we breathe in. And we breathe out the mouth this time. Again, inhaling. Exhaling out the mouth a little bit more forcefully. And then your final one, big, big breath in, filling up every little inch of your lungs. And big sigh out. Begin to wiggle the fingers, the toes. Turning the head from side to side as you start to rotate the wrists and the ankles. Stretch your arms above your head, breathe in, point through the toes. Oh, and exhale, release. Let's hug your knees in towards our chest. If you can, remain with your eyes closed as you roll onto your right side. Staying here for a second, feeling safe and held by Mother Earth. And then gently, gently push your feet up into seated. Join me cross-legged or however feels good for you. Keep your eyes closed if you can. And then just sitting up nice and tall. Connect your sit bones to the floor. Feel the length of the spine. And then as we breathe in, sweep your arms above your head. This magical sensation that you're feeling now, this sense of release, scoop it up. Feel it between the palm of your hands. And then draw those hands down to rest at your forehead. Infuse your mind with some of this calmness, with some of this love and joy. Bring the hands down to rest at your lips. Infuse your words with joy, with kindness and love. And then finally draw it down to your heart. May your heart be open to the love, to the joy and the kindness that exists within you, and that exists around you. Finally, bring the hands to rest at your heart, palms facing in. Feel that energy being brought deep into you. Breathing in, breathing out. Release. Hands to the forehead. Let's fold forward. Namaste. So, thank you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoy that. And I hope that it's helped you to feel a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more at peace. And if you weren't able to join us right now, don't worry, this is going to be saved on my story and I'm going to put it up on my YouTube as well, so you can always come back to it. I am so thankful to all of you. I'm thankful to everyone who's staying in, who's helping to try to bring this pandemic down, and we're trying to work together. So thank you guys for everything. We'll see you again tomorrow at 10:30. We'll go back into a little bit more of sweats and trying to get our bodies moving again. And yeah, if you have any requests, if there's anything that you want to share with me, please go ahead. I'm always, currently always here. So you can always send them to me. I wish you a magical, wonderful day. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Bye guys.